Live from Fox 39 and your home team. Eyewitness News at 9 starts now.
I know how important it is to the city of Rockford. For that reason, I intend to vote in favor of it. I'm excited for the city of Rockford.
The Illinois Gaming Board goes all in on Rockford's plans for a Hard Rock casino, but its poker face remains when it comes to the casino's license. The Forest City's mayor says the decision, decades in the making, is a big win for Rockford. He runs down the list of organizations that'll benefit from the casino. Plus, the state line deals with the effects of another winter storm. Its lasting impact means business closures and a change to how some will park their cars tonight. Good evening, I'm Hannah Zettl. Eric is off tonight. The city of Rockford is one step closer to breaking ground on the Hard Rock Casino. At their special meeting this afternoon, the Illinois Gaming Board approved early plans for the casino. The project could bring hundreds of jobs to the area. Dylan Saraki has more on what inspired the board to vote yes.
With that vote, the Gaming Board finds the 815 Entertainment LLC is preliminary suitable for an owner's license at the Rockford location.
Thursday afternoon, the Illinois Gaming Board unanimously agreed to grant preliminary approval to Rockford's Hard Rock Casino proposal. The decision means construction can now begin on the more than $300 million project at the former Clock Tower Resort. A temporary casino at Giovanni's could also be up and running in the next few months. However, there's still work to be done.
Preliminary suitability is an important step in the licensure process, but it is not the ultimate step in that it is not final licensure, nor is it a guarantee of final licensure.
No casino license has been granted in Illinois in nearly a decade. The last was in 2011 when Rivers Casino in Des Plaines opened its doors. The Gaming Board tells us the process for granting licenses has changed since then. The preliminary approval also comes with concerns from some board members.
Frankly, I have some questions about some of the former and current relationships of some of the key individuals. But those are questions, they are not evidence. All of the evidence that I have seen that's been produced to the Gaming Board does not show that there are any problems.
Board members say they'll continue to work closely with those involved with the proposal to get all of their questions answered before a full license is granted.
Recognizing that this is not the end of the process, I want to join the chairman in encouraging 815 and Hard Rock, as well as all key persons, owners, investors, suppliers, and venues to continue their cooperation with board staff and our ongoing inquiries by providing full, accurate, and timely disclosures.
In Rockford, for your home team, I'm Dylan Saraki.
Shortly after the meeting, Hard Rock International released this statement saying it's grateful to the Gaming Board. The company goes on to say they have a lot of work to do, but they're excited for what lies ahead. State senators who represent Rockford are also excited about the casino's preliminary approval. Senator Dave Severson releasing this statement, reading in part, quote, "While today's action is not final approval, it does allow Hard Rock to move forward with and for us to get the temporary casino up and running." Senator goes on to call it a win for the region. Across the aisle, Senator Steve Stottlemyr also praised the decision, saying he looks forward to continuing a productive relationship with the Gaming Board as we take another step forward in this process. Organizers of the project say money from Hard Rock would be reinvested into the community. Rockford's mayor tells Michelle Rave the best is yet to come.
This is a really exciting day for the city of Rockford, and one, quite honestly, we've been waiting for more than 25 years for.
It's a long-awaited day for the city of Rockford. A Thursday decision by the Illinois Gaming Board means the Forest City is one step closer to opening a Hard Rock casino.
We, from day one, said we wanted to end this process with a casino, with the best operator that we could get, and one that had the same values that our community has.
Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara says the city of Rockford has much to gain.
Hard Rock has agreed to invest in local nonprofits. They've agreed to partner with organizations such as the Park District to invest in Washington Park and other amenities such as out at Levings Lake.
Apart from investing in the Park District, the decision means much needed jobs.
When they do their temporary site, you're talking about roughly 250 employees. When they're at their permanent location, you're talking 800 construction jobs.
The gaming board still has questions about the casino's investors, something the mayor says the city has no part in.
We also believe that it needs to be a diverse pool of individuals. And we believe that the state legislature also outlines that. And we also believe firmly that Hard Rock and 815 will ensure that there is.
For now, the mayor says the best is yet to come.
We weren't going to stop, and quite honestly, we're not going to stop advocating for this casino until it is delivered and every one is at that ribbon, cutting that ribbon, and we're celebrating the casino here in the city of Rockford.
Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
Snow settles into the state line and cold temperatures make conditions even more tricky. We want to check back in with Candice. Of course, the snow pretty much slowed down, but dangerous conditions still.
Yeah, those dangerous conditions, the hazardous road conditions, are going to continue not only through the night tonight, but also during the morning hours tomorrow. So you're wondering about that morning commute, you're still going to have some impacts. Now, as Hannah mentioned, that snow is coming to an end for the most of us. We've had about 2 to 4 inches of snow come down, and you might be saying to yourself, well, Candice, that's not a lot of snow, right? That's usually what we get here in northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. But the impact of the snow, now that our temperatures have fallen and we have winds that are gusting close to 45 miles per hour. There's been a lot of blowing and a lot of drifting snow in the open and rural areas, which have made roads here these last couple of hours, especially the less traveled roads and more of those county and country roads, nearly impassable. And with those strong winds expected to continue through the morning, you can expect that through the morning as well. You can see the back edge of that snow line working now across our eastern counties. There are still going to be a couple of flurries that'll be found just a little bit back further to our west, but wind gusts anywhere from 35 close to 40 miles per hour here at this moment. And we'll see those higher peak wind gusts kind of come to an end, or at least lessen a little going into the morning, but still at around 30 to 35 miles per hour. And that wind direction will be coming in from the west. So really impacts on those north-south roads, but still even on some east-west roads as well, as that snow is kind of lifted and then blown around and across the roadway. Well, we'll see some sunshine for the day tomorrow. So this is kind of how it looks. We've got red lights not only through the night tonight, but even into tomorrow. And for some, it's going to last into tomorrow afternoon with those near whiteout conditions tonight, impassable roadways. Some of that will continue into tomorrow. There might be a little improvement with that blowing and drifting snow as the wind kind of lessens up just a bit, but temperatures are cold. Wind chills are back below zero, and Hannah, our wind chills through the weekend are likely even going to stay below zero even during the daytime. I'll let you know how long the cold will stick around and more on what is likely a more snowy pattern going into next week. That's all in the first warn forecast a little later.
Thanks, Candice. Now, because of all this, a snow emergency is currently in effect in Rockford. That means odd even parking will be enforced. Today is the 4th, so anyone parked on city streets needs to park on the even side of the road. By tomorrow morning at 8, you'll need to move your car to the odd side. This helps snow crews clear the roads. If you don't follow odd even parking, you could get a ticket or a fine. The winter storm has closed businesses and schools across the state line. As always, you can find a full list of those closures on our website, mystateline.com, and on our app as well. That list is updated constantly. A Rockford drug dealer is sentenced to more than a decade behind bars. 32-year-old Romeo Trammell will spend 11 years in prison. He pled guilty to a federal drug trafficking charge. Trammell was caught selling crack cocaine in Rockford in 2018. He already had felony convictions from 2008 and 2012. A police chase ends in the arrest of a Rockford man now facing weapons charges. Last night around 10:30, scope officers were alerted to a silver sedan on Concord Avenue near West State. Investigators tell us the suspect drove off several times. As police approached the car, James Smith Johnson reportedly got out and ran. Police caught up with and arrested him. Officers say they recovered a loaded handgun stolen from Beloit. Smith Johnson faces several charges, including unlawful use of a weapon. Two people are arrested, one of them accused of setting fire to a house in Beloit. It happened just before 3 this morning at a home on Hemlock Street near the corner of Park Avenue. Police say the fire was started on purpose. No one was hurt, but fire crews say the house is a total loss. Investigators arrested this man and woman. Jade McQuitter faces arson charges. Brian Vance is accused of domestic battery. The Rockford School District gets grants to promote innovation in career and technical education. RPS 205 will receive $150,000 every year for 3 years. The grants are from the Illinois State Board of Education. The district says the money will go towards culinary arts and restaurant management in the Service Academy and marketing and communications in the Business Academy. Well, there's a new resource in Rockford for survivors of violent crimes. OSF St. Anthony opened the OSF Strive Trauma Recovery Center, or TRC. The TRC will be for survivors who are at least 14 years old. Resources will help people struggling with anxiety or post-traumatic stress disorder after incidents like gun violence or assaults in which they are the victim or witness.
We want to help them with therapy and case management to help them through that difficult time and hopefully help them be able to cope and move on from that.
This is the second TRC location. A similar program started in Peoria about 4 years ago. Healthcare advocates across the globe raise awareness for a disease that takes the lives of millions every year. It's all part of World Cancer Day. The International Agency for Research on Cancer says worldwide 10 million people lost their battle in 2020. An oncology expert at OSF tells us one of the best ways to beat the disease is through early detection.
Estimates say in 2021 there's going to be close to 2 million new cases of cancer, over 600,000 deaths. And with most cancers, the earlier the stage they are, meaning the earlier they're found, the prognosis is much better.
Doctors say cancer screenings have dipped during the COVID-19 pandemic. OSF and other health systems have ramped up safety measures to ensure patients feel comfortable to make what could be a life-saving appointment. Scott's in with our first look at sports. Ice Hogs fans have to wait an extra day for the start of the season.
Yeah, that's the case. The Hogs were supposed to take the ice tomorrow night for their season opener. That's been called off, though, because their opponent, the Cleveland Monsters, have had COVID issues and can't travel. The Ice Hogs' second game Saturday afternoon, also against the Monsters, has also been postponed. But the Hogs have been able to reschedule a Saturday afternoon home game against the Chicago Wolves.
We're very fortunate that the Wolves only play at home on Friday night, and we're willing to come in here on Saturday under late notice. And Wendell Young, who runs the Chicago Wolves, has done us a great favor.
That game against the Wolves Saturday will start at 3 o'clock. Now remember, fans are not allowed in the arena, so do not head to the BMO. Hannah?
Thanks, Scott. House Democrats strip a freshman congresswoman from her committee assignments. After the break, they cite inappropriate comments as the reason behind the monumental move.
Democrats push their newest proposal to forgive student loan debt. I'm Basil John reporting in Washington, why lawmakers want the president to sign on.
And still to come, a thief leads police on a chase. We'll show you the high stakes, literally, coming up.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Anna Zettl, Sports Director Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candice King.